guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Sarah and I'm super excited to be starting this channel. I've been wanting to film for a while but never really got around to it. I made a few videos last fall for an organization that I'm part of on campus called Her Campus, a few bullet journal videos, and posted them to their YouTube channel, and they went over really well. I just never really got around to starting my own channel until now. But I've been bullet journaling for a little over a year now, and it's something that I find really helps me, especially during the school year, just to stay organized and to kind of plan out, everything in my day-to-day life and for future logging and everything like that. Since this is a new school year, I decided to start a new journal since my old one was running out of room. So this is just the Essentials.matrix notebook. I'll link everything that I use in the description bar below. But I wanted to go ahead and start out with a future log for the whole school year at the beginning of the notebook. That way I can just go through or go to the very beginning and see if there's any big events coming up, like any exams, any flights, any big trips, or anything important that needs to go on this calendar is going to go up here so that I have an idea of what I need to plan for the months ahead as they come along. Also, I apologize for my camera going in and out of focus. I'm still kind of figuring out what I'm doing and getting the hang of things, and I'm also sorry that it's not the highest quality video in the world. That could be partly to do with my camera and partly to do with the lighting that I had, but I will be switching up all of that in the future for future videos because this was filmed at my home and I'm now back at school now. I'm a senior at Boston University. You can actually learn more about me if you go over to my Instagram. On this side of the page, I decided that I just wanted to have like a cute little quote. I just liked this one a lot. I really like wildflowers, and I thought that this quote was really great because it speaks to me a lot, because looking back, I never really thought that I would be where I am in my life. I didn't really know where I would be, but I think that I have kind of grown my own wildflowers in my life, so to speak, and I just think that it's just a really inspirational thing to me. And then I went ahead and taped in this flower. I got it in my boyfriend's backyard and decided that I wanted to press it. I thought it was really pretty, and so now it's here. I found it really helpful to have a spread at the beginning of my last bullet journal with everyone's birthdays, like all of my family, my closest friends, things like that. That way I know when they're coming up, I can keep track of them, they're all in one place, and I don't have to worry about finding them and putting them in every single month when I make a new calendar. I can just flip right to the beginning of my journal and have this reference there. This spread actually is really beautiful. I think it was inspired by a post on Instagram by the Danish journal. I wrote her handle in the bottom right page, and then I'll link to her Instagram in the description bar too. But I just thought this was a really beautiful spread idea, so I decided to kind of take it and make it a little bit my own. Alright, so this page is more sentimental because I am a senior this year. I am almost done with college, and I've been doing a lot of reflecting, and honestly, the time just flies by. Like, anybody who's in college knows, like, one day your first day of your freshman year, and then you blink and suddenly, oh, it's the first day of your senior year, and you think, where did all that time go? I just don't understand. So I think it's really important to live in the moment so that you have those memories for later on, instead of trying to plan too much for the future, trying to dwell too much on the past. You have to have a healthy balance, and I think this was just a really important reminder to me. Also, I do go to Boston University, which is why I have the little terrier, the Boston Terrier down there. That's our mascot. Woohoo, go Terriers! For those of you just starting out journaling too, I think it's important to understand and to know that not everything's going to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. Clearly, I have made mistakes, and you just fix them the best way that you can, or you leave them and you turn them into something else, and hey, that's what it's there for. Nothing's going to be exactly perfect, and that's perfectly okay. On the right side, I'm going to have this little timetable, and it'll show me when my class schedule is, and then I'm going to probably block in time to study, time to work when I have my internship or my job, just times that I know I'm going to have regularly filled up during the week by a certain thing. Obviously, I put these sticky notes in because I wasn't going to put in my real class schedule, so I just put in some sticky notes to show you the idea. This spread is my assignment tracker, and it's something that I've used for the past 3 semesters, and I've found it to be super helpful because it shows me everything that I have to get done for the entire semester, which is really, really nice. The way that I organize this is I separate it by month, then I write down the day of the week next to it. That way I know what assignment is due on what day, and it's not just a weekly thing. I take all of the syllabi for all my classes, and I go through them, and I write down every due date, everything that's due, all of the big exams, all papers, anything like that. I take that and I write that down. The last page of my back to school spread is my senior year bucket list page. There are so many things I want to do this year around Boston, just in general, and I don't know, I figured I would make a page to dedicate to that. That way it's not just stuff that I say, oh yeah, I want to do this at some point, and then it never happens. I want to write the things down and check them off as they happen so that I have something physical to look back at and say, this is what I'm going to do, and then I can check things off as I go. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell so that you get notified when I make new videos. And yeah, if there's anything you want to see, go ahead and tell me in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.